Hello, Queen. Hello, my beautiful Queen. Listen, now very important subject, and it may be triggering for you. And I'm urging you to, if it's triggering, that means there's a gold for you. If you don't want to watch, that's possibly something for you to watch. Okay? So it's about sex life. It's about your sex life and your power. Because the sex life, your orgasm, your sex life, it's your power. And I really mean it. And for many of ladies I spoke to, they don't even know what they want in sex life. They don't even know there is power. Some of you ladies, that you have just one orgasm a month and you are happy. One orgasm a day, not a month. At least one a day, I would say. What? And it's still my target. Don't take me wrong. It's something for you to consider. That's how is your sex life? That is your life. If it's boring, if it's highly non-existence, if it's actually you don't want to have it. What's wrong with your sex life if you don't want to have it? If you don't want to enjoy your body every day to the highest, if you don't want to be playful with your body and your partner. And yes, quite often that's how it's marriage, you know. Sex life is almost non-existent, and then we're saying we're in marriage. Are we? Why? I was allowing, and if it's triggering, most likely you're allowing very little sex life in your life or none sex in your life. This is something to heal. And there's many levels to heal. Don't take me wrong. It's like our stories, ancestor stories, all programming from the past is to be healed because that was taboo subject for years, for thousands of years. Nobody was talking. They say people, yeah, we can talk about that now. Are we? Do we? Are we allowed? Do we talk about that? Like people saying to me, oh yeah, it's open, you know, we've got already feminism and all of that. And no, it's still a taboo subject. We don't talk about, like, we talk about everything around. We can talk about business around breakfast. We can talk about, you know, what we're gonna cook tonight. What's the plan? What's the vision? What you learned today? How is that area? How is weather? Everything. Try and imagine start morning with the family and start like, oh, you know, yesterday sex was great, but I think we could change this, and that, or we can spicing up a little bit, like we're spicing up our chicken for dinner and this and that, and we've got amazing. So tomorrow will be better and longer, or maybe more. We don't. And it's so important. It's everything. It's our creation, you know, from that starts all creation as there is, like on that planet creation. There would be nothing if not sex. Start with bees. No food. This is this is the highest creation of them all. This is that stage, that vibration we are, where we actually are up to 80%, probably 90% maybe, in our feminine energy, in that peak moment. And we're not allowing ourselves, because it's everything starts from here, to have that. And then we create relationships where is not enough sex, or sex is form of manipulation. Because even your partner saying, I don't want to have sex with you, that's already manipulation. So why you are in a relationship with me? I want more. Would you allow your child growing and not have enough food? You would do anything in your power to give that food for your child, because you know that this child is growing and it's needed. Nutrition, carbohydrates, proteins, the best quality food, not any food. Sometimes you're allowed like rubbish food, but mainly you want, once you're really aware what that food is, that for your child, you want the best of the best quality. And at the same time, for yourself, you're not allowed to have that the best quality sex in a marriage. And I'm telling you, if you don't have that, that's going to ruin your marriage. Or maybe your marriage is already dead, or maybe it was dead for a long time. Because that's the moment when you align, where they happen aligning soul to soul alignment. That's the moment when you start hearing, feeling that person next to you. And a lot of women and a lot of men manipulating sex. And it's not like they create that manipulation. Is that everywhere, that manipulation around sex, or the sex was a tool, as a form of the tool for manipulating others, opposite sex. It was always there. Now for us is here to transform that, because it doesn't work. It's nothing wrong or right, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work to wake up next to your partner and feeling like, I want to feel desired. And you turn around, or you touch your partner like you want that desire, and he doesn't do anything, or just hiding from you, or just pretending he's busy, or not coming back home to spend time having that building up intimacy, or have quickie, quick sex, doesn't listen to you, or just doesn't have sex, which also is a form of manipulation. I heard this woman once saying, I wanted to punish my husband so we didn't have sex for 2 years. Like, what? How would you punish yourself? Why would you punish yourself? What is this all about? And you're sleeping next to a stranger. Because yeah, if you for years you don't have connection, that soul to soul connection, then that person next to you is worse than actually housemate. Worse, because you're sharing bed. Because if you're not sharing bed, you could, buy some tools, buy some toys for yourself, and masturbate yourself. Yes, it's a great tool as well to have. But if you have husband next to you who doesn't want sex, how you can take that toy and do that next to him? Most women wouldn't. And some of you living with husband and living next door or in a room next to it, quite many times sharing bedroom with your child, which again, you can't do it. Why would you take this away? This pleasure of your body. Women, that was used even by sexologists, a lot of therapists. That's how the dildo, let's say, was invented. Because there was a tool to calm down, because there's a lot of stress to be released. But most of that is just like put us in a balance of our masculine and feminine energy. I want this video to go viral. It's going viral. I'm creating it's now happening. To, I don't know, million ladies to watch. Million ladies watched that video because it's important. That's our power. Step in our feminine energy, creation, alignment with your partner. So now you're creating. If your sex life is not thriving, your marriage is dying. More, how is your sex life? That's going to be your business. Because if you're allowing that not to happen at your home, if you're allowing not to have sex life, pleasure, which goes like, I can, if you give me a lot of comments, I can explain more what's the benefits of having sex. Like, you know, and for women, for all of you who doesn't know, I'm happy to share how to experience. And yeah, it took me quite a few years to actually, you know, investigate that, talk with the books, and I know exactly where some of you stop having pleasure. For some of you, maybe there was some trauma, which I don't like call it trauma. Let's say some wounds from childhood. Maybe some man touched you like he shouldn't touch. Maybe there was something more involved. In that moment, you numb yourself to touch, and maybe your man wants to touch you, but you doesn't. Or maybe you train him not to touch you, so he doesn't want to touch you anymore, or he doesn't know how to touch you. Or maybe for him it's too hard to touch you because you don't allow yourself to enjoy your body. Or maybe he doesn't know how to enjoy his body. Because most likely, if you didn't know how to enjoy your body to the fullest, you attract that husband who doesn't know. And now it's something to transform, something to change, either that sex life or that partner. You can't change him, you can change him. You can't change him, and you can change him. So what you want to do? How many more years do you want to leave that numb? And trust me, in many ladies' faces, I can look and I can tell you if you're enjoying sex, if you got have a good sex life, if you don't. It's in on your face. Actually, having great sex life recovers your body, regenerates your body, because your body getting that trigger to be regenerate. Your soul getting information. Yes, I enjoy my body. I enjoy that body, that lifetime I've chosen. I'm still in the process of enjoying it. So give me more years. Give me better body. We heal because I'm going to use that organs for longer and longer. And, and if you stop that, what's your body receiving? I don't need that body anymore. I can find another body. That's what your soul gets. Check your girlfriends. Talk to your girlfriends. Queens, you've got so many girlfriends and you don't even talk about sex life. It's taboo. I spoke to many, and my best girlfriends, they enjoy their body because I attracted them first. And then we telling each other what we're doing, how we're enjoying. We're even telling each other, listen, if he was not good in bed, just leave that guy. And yes, it's important who you're sleeping with as well. And I'm not encouraging you to have many partners, just attract that one partner. Be very conscious who he is, because now it's going to be exchange of energy. And maybe your husband is on too low energies. I'm not encouraging you to go and cheat on your husband either. There's other ways where you can create that. with integrity. Be with integrity with your body, be in integrity with your partner, align your thoughts, and create and create and create what you want. You are important. Your body is important. Your touch, your orgasm, your creation is important. It's important for you. It's important for everyone around you. When you're happy with yourself, with your body, everybody around you is happy. Your children are happy. Your partner is happy. Your partner wants you to have orgasm. So just have a look for yourself. Why are you stopping yourself? And maybe that's your mother conversation, something to heal from ancestors, maybe grandmother. I done that work, so I know exactly where to heal. I can hear you where the healing is. So either do yourself or come to me or find somebody who can do that for you. Just remember that it's like top, I would say, in relationship, even when it's relationship with yourself, top priority. Top priority in your life. How do you want to create new business if you don't have good orgasm? It starts with it starts with sacral chakra, so which is responsible for your sexuality. And that's where the creation and money are based as well. Listen, this is quite a big video, but I really encourage you to analyze what I'm saying. Check for yourself if your sex life, and be honest. Be honest with yourself, because a lot of you like, oh, it's definitely better than my mom's. Oh, it's better than my cousin's. Is it enough for you? And especially for ladies in their 40s. Why? Because you want more than in 20s. And trust me, I can tell, I can see woman face and say if she's got, I can see her interaction with partner, I can tell you, because it's energy, it's around them. They don't have to touch, they don't have to be close to each other. I can tell you that there is polarity. Whole room can feel that polarity. And it's beautiful, it's powerful. He can even smile to another woman if he is in that polarity with his own woman and will not change anything. If sex is missing, it's just like so easy to go wrong direction. Okay, I hope it's helpful. I know it's long. Please share. Please share.